What up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are currently in the middle of our road trip on our way to Colorado for a weekend of working on my car and racing. So we're currently on the way. We're on the road, as you can see, and we're gonna make a quick stop in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and pick up a viscous coupler for our car. And we may be changing up the whole driveline system this week while we're there. So we'll see what happens, but we'll jump back in after we get to Albuquerque and pick up that viscous. All right, boys. Well, we're here in Albuquerque. We stopped. Definitely picked up that viscous coupler. And what was your name again, bud? Mariano. Mariano. He actually had two of them. So we're gonna pick up two of them. These are the Freelander viscous couplers. So we already have the mounts sitting at PFI waiting for us over there. So this thing will bolt right up into the car. We'll probably change the fluid in them and go through them, but this one with the long drive shaft looks good. I already have the adapter for this part that goes to my transfer case, so I should just have to lengthen the rear out a little bit and put one of my 1310 yokes in there, and we should be good to go. So thanks again, brother. Appreciate it.
Welcome. Have a safe trip.
All right, man. Thanks, buddy. All right, well, we got that deal done. Got both of those viscous couplers. And for those of you guys that don't know what a viscous coupler is, basically it goes in line to the drive shaft, and that's where your slip happens. My rear end right now has clutch packs in it, but I'm going to be able to pin it and lock it, and that way I'm using a viscous coupler for the slip and not the rear differential. It's in essence is what that's going to do. It's going to allow me to put more power to the rear tires to get the car out of the hole better. Doing it the way I did it is the cheap way to do it, and I just got such a smoking deal on both of those viscous couplers. I couldn't pass it up. So hopefully I got a mount waiting for me in Colorado. Maybe we'll revamp that whole system before the race. Maybe we'll do it after, but either way, we got it done. All right, guys, we're on our way. What up, guys? Well, it's nighttime. We're still driving. Looks like Kyle's already there. We're watching his video while we're driving. Well, I'm watching his video. There's no we. I'm by myself. But looking at his time lapse and making my own time lapse. So we'll check back in with you guys in the morning when we get there. I know you probably can't see me. There, how's that? There we go. All right, guys, we'll see you when we get to Colorado. All right, well, we stopped off and got
Turn left onto East 168th Avenue.
We stopped off and got a few hours of sleep, and we're back on the road again. We're just about 15 miles away, so almost to the shop. Almost ready to get the car out the trailer and start getting the motor in. So can't wait. I'm starting to get really excited. We're here. We made it out to PFI. We're here at the shop, and got the car unloaded. We're gonna go inside and take a look at what's been done. What up, guys? So we made it out here to PFI, and Kyle made it in town, and he brought the hatch with him, and this thing just came out phenomenal. The paint is like, it's red paint, and I can see myself in it. It looks so good. This car's definitely come a long way. Hopefully get that coveted 8-second pass on the mountain, right?
9 second.
9-second pass, right?
Yep.
What's the fastest it's gone in here?
Bandemir did a 10.3 before I
moved to Florida.
And well, actually we drove it to Florida to run the 9.
Yeah.
I actually moved there, and then it has ran a personal best of a 9.1 so far, being all-wheel drive, but at altitude.
Right.
And that's like the turbo
maxed out.
It's
everything on the top of the gate.
It has all the back pressure, but I'm hoping now that it's all-wheel drive, even though it's on the same turbo, I'm hoping we can run that 9 up here, because
awesome.
even though it runs low 9s at altitude, or at low altitude, now that we're back up, that's going to shave a good amount off. Yeah. As well. So good. This one's made like 720. Wow. And I think it had to do, I think we had to put the bigger exhaust housing on it to do that, and it's back on the smaller one, so it's capped at like the high 600s to maybe still low 700s. I'm not sure. We might throw it on the dyno while we're here just to verify everything. But all right, you guys, so keep an eye out for his videos this week, and I'm sure he's going to be covering a bunch of coverage of this thing at the track and on the dyno. So we're out here. We're going to get the car put together, and you didn't even show them the most important one.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. We're out here working on Razzle Dazzle, actually. Kyle got a sequential for it.
You're the same car guy.
Yeah, right, yeah. So we're helping him get the sequential dialed in. He got an S4, And luckily not too much fabrication. He's just gonna shave down this back plate. And you guys check this out. Our electric steering is still in it. Even though it doesn't get used, but we'll, yeah, it's about to. This thing's about to get flogged on pretty hard. So you guys stick around. Like I said, keep an eye on Kyle's videos this weekend, and all this week actually. And all kinds of content coming your way. Razzle Dazzle is back, boys. Fan come on?
Working now.
Nice.
The cooling system wasn't bled earlier, and it was getting a little hot out there.
Yeah.
With Brent earlier, and finally bled it, so now it's good.
Nice.
It's blowing hot air. I forgot I have to take this hose off up here because this is higher than my fill point.
To pull all the bubbles out.
Yeah, so I had to take that off so it could let the air bleed out.
Right.
So now it's good.
Razzle Dazzle's back. I'm stoked, man. I can't wait.
Dude.
Can't wait to get this thing out in the dunes with you guys. So before we jump over and look at the motor, while everything was here, we had Jamie order some up. So while the motor was getting done, we looked at a few other things we could do to the car. So we had Jamie order us up a set of VMS wheels and some slicks. So we're going to be running slicks all the way around this time. It takes a lot of hit off the car. So we'll go ahead and unbox these and see what they look like. All right, let's take a look at what these things look like. Check those out, boys. Those things are going to look sick on the hatch. So you see so many holes here because my car's 5-lug. So we're going to get these mounted and balanced. We're going to get these mounted up today to the slicks. These are 8.5 by 24.5 by 15s on all 4. There they are. All right, guys. Well, it's raining outside, so not much going on. We went ahead and mounted our rims and tires. Got 4 freshies here. It is all-wheel drive, so we'll be running slicks on all 4. Really nice VMS racing wheels. M&H Race Masters as usual. And special shout out to the boys at PFI who got them ordered for me. Had them waiting for me when I got here. All right, guys. Well, it's been an all day and into the night grind. I think it's after midnight, but we got it all back together. For the most part. Got a few things to button up tomorrow, but other than that, this thing's gonna be ready to roll again, finally. So you guys stick around. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll wrap this thing up and take it for a ride. Good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. Sorry, my eyes are squinting. It's a little bright out here for me right now. But as you can see from the parts in the bed, a lot of them are missing, which means they're on the car. I did get a lot done on the car last night, so we're gonna head back over to PFI Speed right now, try to get this car buttoned up and take her for a rip today. So when we do, we will bring you guys with us, and we're also gonna throw in a bunch of other stuff that's been going around in the shop. It's a bunch of shenanigans over there. It's pretty funny. So not funny, it's fun. So we're gonna get back over and hang out with the boys and get my Civic running. We'll be back. All right, guys, well, we got the car done today. We're just waiting on some oil to come in. We got the new drive shaft in. 1310 U-joints are all done. Transmission is full. Carrier bearings mounted. Everything's done back here. When I spin this wheel, those ones move, so that's a good thing. In the meantime, we're gonna head over to the track. They're gonna be testing Derek Martin's car. And we're just kind of waiting on parts for this, and I'm here all week. So we're gonna head out to Bandimere, go do some testing with those guys, and then we'll be back later to take this thing for a spin. Guys, it's gonna be a little loud. We had a couple problems with my car, but it's all finished up on the lift. We're gonna fire it up tomorrow, and we'll take it for a ride. In the meantime, they got Steven's car done. It's strapped down on the rollers. They're gonna tune it, and what do you say, Steve-O? You ready for this?
I'm pretty ready.
Hell yeah.
What's your guess? Should we have a poll? Everybody put $1 and see what the total's gonna be?
So this is what goes down late night here at PFI. You guys working on cars, 911. Here's another quick reason why I want to show you I'm switching the car from my Bug from C16 to E85. I got 10 gallons of C16. It was $250. I just got 10 gallons of E85. 26 bucks. So big difference in price, and it's going to burn it a little faster, but you know, it is what it is. For that price, you just can't beat it.
Some old Ruby stuff. He was gonna put it on Derek's.
Yeah, I was going to stick it on the shit box. I tried to put it on Derek's car this morning.
Razzle's almost ready for a test drive. Woohoo! One hose clamp away.
One hole away. One hole away, is that what you said? What is this? How you doing? I'm doing great. I'm glad you're back. Drink some juice. You want me? You got some sugar.
Alright guys, so I made 511, blew off the charge pipe at like 15 pounds. We're gonna make another pass and see what we can make. guys, well, we're back in the shop today. Everybody's gone. They're all off at the track for qualifying. The race is 3 days, so it's qualifying during PSCA for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And I'll actually get a qualifier on Sunday too. But like I said, we're back up on the lifting. We had some issues last night. Car wouldn't make any power, just kept making more boost, but no power. Found a couple of boost leaks. I actually found one right down here in this mounting hole. They got a smoke machine here, so we smoke tested it and smoke started coming out of there. So we think we were losing it there. I think we stopped at about 550 horsepower, which should be fine. You know, a number on the dyno is just that. It's just a number. At 550, we can turn it up at the track from there. But we've also got some serious drive shaft issues again. And let me show you guys what's happening here. All right, so we're back underneath the car. Basically what happened is I took it for a little test drive last night, and as soon as I accelerated hard, this carrier bearing setup just kind of gave away. Turns out that the drive shaft was a bit on the short side. So we're ditching this whole setup under here. We're going to cut out all these bad welds. And my drive shaft is currently over to Drive Shaft Shop right now. What we have down here is a Freelander viscous. I got 2 of these. So I took the other one and my old drive shaft over, and we're going to go ahead and just do it right. Get it over with instead of trying to be cheap with the drive shaft. And I'm going to get the right drive shaft with a viscous coupler, and then we're going to pin this rear differential. So luckily the boys over here at PFI Speed, always coming through clutch with parts, had a solid clutch kit for a CRV diff. So we're going to go ahead and get that thing out and taken apart, get the rear diff pinned, and then I've got the innovative mount kit that will mount my viscous coupler up here. So we'll get rid of all this janky stuff, get it cut out, smoothed out, and then get this thing back to normal. The cool thing is that the drive shaft shop is actually going to turn that drive shaft around for me today, which is awesome. So to get me back on the road, back on the trailer, and back to getting over the track and getting qualified. But boy, she sure does look good with those slicks, man. I can't wait to make a rip in this thing. But all right, guys, we're going to jump back to it, get all this stuff cut out of here and ground down, and make room for that Freelander viscous. And if you guys follow PFI Speed or the Boosted Boys, you'll know Lily the cat. There she is. Come here, Lily. Hi, sweetheart. Lily's the shop cat. She keeps the rodents out. Hi, little girl. Hi, guys. So we made it back to Colorado Drive Shaft, and what a great deal they did. They knocked this thing out in 1 day. I mean, a matter of hours, really. And it's equivalent to the S1 drive shaft. So we're going to get this thing back in the car, and we'll be off to Bandimere. I thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your help. And being able to bang this out in 1 day is just awesome. So, guys, we're back off to PFI Speed. We're going to get this thing loaded in the car and off to Bandimere. All right, well, we got back to the shop. Got the viscous coupler installed with the new U-joints. Got the innovative mounts in. Thanks to Tim over at Innovative for hooking us up. Always appreciate you, brother. And new drive shafts in, new slip yokes in. So this thing should hold up to some power. We will not have drive shaft issues anymore. It's done right. We also got a pin kit for the rear diff. So special thanks to Brent and the boys at PFI for that. And yeah, man, looks like we're just about ready to go. We finally got all these drive shaft issues solved. What do you think, Kyle?
I don't like it.
Should we tear it out?
No, see, the problem is that this thing doesn't have 4 paddle tires on it right now.
Exactly.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a nice upgrade right there.
Yeah, it should hold some power. So guys, we're back at the hotel. I'm just wrapping this video up. We got everything done on the car. It's ready to go. So we'll be out at the track tomorrow. Make sure you guys stick around, and we'll see you in the next one. Make sure you give us a like and a subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.